Welcome, everybody, to CMSN Sports at Coyote Man TV. Today, we'll be interviewing pro boxer Brandon Chambers. This is Sonji, your host, and today I have the
Good.
pleasure of
One.
having
Always good.
Mr.
Thank you for
Antwon.
having me on. I'm just blessed. Thank you.
You say that in every interview. I checked out a couple of interviews you had,
As
and
you
you
should.
just the same person. Even if it's 3 years later, you still the same person, and it don't seem like you age
Same
much.
person. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
He only 17. Look at him. He look
Oh
like he
my
about 17.
God.
Just went to
Yes.
prom a couple months ago.
What
Oh
happened?
man,
He
I
just went to
wish.
prom a couple months ago.
Oh my goodness. He probably get hit on by the students and all kinds of stuff. Like, hey, what's
Hey,
going on?
Brody.
He's like, hey, Brody. That's what's up. Brody, you brought somebody in the studio here. We're going to give some shout outs.
Smalley.
Yes, I got my brother Smiley here in the building, man. He was one of the key components at my fight. He was turning me up the whole time I was in there. I had a big guy. He turned me up. He's like, come on, Brody.
Yes.
That is my guy.
You gotta have somebody
Got to.
like that in the audience, man. I'd have been in there acting a donkey. That's why I can't go to fights because I'm a female, so I'd be saying stupid female stuff like, why you let him hit you?
What?
Right?
What?
This is stupid stuff. I'll be mommy stuff like, you go, my son
mom
got
does not come to the fights anymore. She don't like the
exactly.
fights.
Can't take it.
She can't take in the stuff that come out her mouth. She was like,
Oh.
"Listen, Brent, I'm a Christian woman now. Like
Oh,
some of the
got you.
stuff I be
Okay.
saying, I don't be wanting to come to fights saying." But
Moms
yeah,
need the censor button.
but I definitely understand it though. Like no one wants to see that child in a fight, even if
Yeah.
it is for sports. Because when my oldest daughter she got into a fight, I seen that kind of just broke my heart. Like, why are you fighting? I don't want you fighting. So I definitely know how my mom feels now.
Yeah, we goofy with it too. Like my son came home one time and he got into a fight, and I'm just talking about the street fight. And I'd already told him just mind his business, right? And he ends up getting the fight on at the playground playing basketball, and he comes back face tore up from the floor up, and I'm looking at him, and I'm not thinking. I'm like, what did you do? Just stand there and let him punch on you? Did you block anything?
Did you
Like what
bob
you
and
do,
use
just
your
like bop, 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 bop. He was like, Ma, dude, please, you should see him. I'm like, no, I see you. I don't like it. So, but then he told me later on. I think I told you this story, Brody. The last time you was here, he had told me later on that guy was an actual professional fighter, and like he was like he did get some licks, and I said, okay. He had to come back and tell me something, you know what I mean? Because he felt really bad that I said what I said, but I learned to be a little bit more sympathetic and have a little bit more empathy if something like that happened to my son, because that could make him feel a little self-conscious, you know.
Absolutely.
I saw an interview that you did 3 years ago, and you were saying that sometimes some of the coaches and people around you don't have enough enthusiasm as far as in your abilities, and how that made you feel. Like they
Oh
weren't.
yeah.
Enthusiasm meaning like enough confidence in?
Yeah, I didn't want to make the people look too bad.
Well,
Right,
get them.
exactly,
No, you
Nah,
make them
exactly.
look
gotta keep
bad.
that real.
You put it out there. Exactly. Like, yeah, like you do got coaches who got like certain like favorites, and I get it because like the name of the game is to try to get to the top, and either your fighter or the coach. So like the coach is going to absolutely favor that one fighter who he thinks is going to like propel him to like the top. But like if you got a whole stable of people that really want to get out there and fight, like you got to really try to give everyone a chance. And a lot of coaches really won't do that. And for me, example, like I get everything like kind of slow. Like I started slow, and I started my boxing journey very late, but I'm starting to like bloom, and I'm doing like very well for it, for me, especially just to have two amateur fights and then to just come where
Straight
I am
pro.
now
Mm-hmm.
is awesome.
That is awesome. What you think, Antoine?
I've seen Brody fight in person, and I don't know what that coach was talking about. And it's crazy because I think when I came to see you in Philly, I think you had to end up actually doing like an exhibition fight because your opponent didn't make weight or something like that. If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
My opponent actually didn't show up.
It didn't show up.
The
Okay.
other guy's opponent, he
Okay.
didn't make weight, and even though he was still like 15 pounds heavier than me, me and him decided to still go ahead and perform an
Yeah.
exhibition. But
You put pause on him a little bit. You put pause on him a little bit.
yeah, like that was actually like very cool and fun because he was from Philly. We were up in Philly fighting, and like the Philly crowd actually booed me. But then when they seen how many people from Maryland there, like it was louder
It was deep.
than
It was deep.
it was
It was
louder
deep.
than the Philly
I was
crowd.
with 6 people myself, so I know it was deep out
Yeah,
there that
so
day.
yeah, I think I brought like 150 people up.
The best part of that night, you got you a real authentic Baltimore chicken box with a large half and half at the
Oh
end of
man,
the fight.
thank you
Hooked my
so
man
much
up.
for that again, man. Like, yeah, I was living down in Georgia.
Yeah.
I was craving
Yeah.
just
Home of the
fiending that,
chicken
man.
box,
You brought me
home
the
of
chicken
chicken
box. Hey, I definitely appreciated that, man.
He looked happier getting the chicken box than he did after the fight. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
Listen,
wow. We
I'm a
can't take
fat
that for
boy at
granted.
heart.
He said a fat boy. Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
right.
gonna.
Mm.
I have just put a picture up earlier about when you came here the first time and we was chatting. And I was just talking to Antwon about that. It's like when you were standing next to me, you put your hands up, right? Like that. And then if you see my face, the reason why I was looking like that is because I could actually feel your energy, right? And it was like pretty scary, right? So I was saying that's why I was hoping he ain't had nothing going this year, cause like this ding, and then I'm like, so I was like, oh, I don't want him to hear any bells and start swinging because I don't believe that you're like that, but I could feel
No,
the
I'm
energy. It's
not
like
like
the
that.
moment you put your hands up, it's like some type of energy start flowing, and I really think just to go to the
Only
fight.
Sonji, yo. Only
Just to go
Sonji.
to that's me. What's Sanji talking about? That's what they say. What's Sanji talking about? I was watching the fight because I wasn't at the fight because I'm a mama hen. I'm a skitty cat. But when I saw the gentleman, he must have felt your energy too because he was ducking before you started swinging. And I don't know. That's just what I saw. Like what was going on, and I'm going right into it. What was going on in there? Because I mean, the energy you must have was like pumped up.
Man, when I heard Smiley out there, like he had me turned up, and plus that guy was a lot bigger
He
than me as well,
was.
because like we had to fight at catchweight, and I'm very fortunate that he stepped up and he took the fight because my original opponent, like he pulled out like a week of the fight, so like we were scrambling around. I'm like, man, like we done sold too many tickets for me to like
Right.
come off of like the show. So basically I had to put on at least like 13 pounds to fight this guy. He still came in a little bit over, but like I'm not going to like cry and complain about it because I'm still grateful that he took the fight, and I was grateful that I got to put on for all of my people.
Bro,
Mm-hmm.
what's that process like? I've always wondered like the process that boxers have to go through when they have to either add weight or drop weight to get to get to a certain weight, for the fight and actually like be there at the weigh-in. And then like I notice a lot of times after the weigh-in, the weight that you are when you do the weigh-in like the day before the fight isn't the same as what you're actually like announced at
No.
when the fight start. But what's like that process when you have to like either add that weight real quick or drop that weight real quick?
All right, so when like you're cutting, because that's what
Mhm.
I'm used to doing mostly. When like you're cutting is a lot of discipline, and then especially when like you got certain people around, especially with, like live within like the household, they get like certain things. You be like, oh man, that smells so good. I want to eat that, but I can't have it because
The chicken box.
exactly because I'm cutting weight, or like even when like you fast, it's like okay, I've been fasting all day. Like he got this nasty oatmeal, but it just looks so good. But I know I cannot have it because I'm fasting. Like that's not the time for the window in order for me to eat. So it's like it makes you very disciplined to like certain things, and like it definitely challenges your willpower. Now, when you're adding weight, like when I found out I ain't had to cut no more, like I'm just like eating and eating and eating. Like it's probably a little bit harder for me because my body start just like
Mhm.
burning fat so fast. So
Mm.
it was hard for me to actually like gain weight. Like
Wow.
it was hard for me to put on like 135, even though the contract weight was for 137. He came in at 140. I came in at 135, but that was hard for me to make 135 because I've been working out so hard, so my body was just burning everything up.
Wow, that's discipline right there.
Do
Yeah.
do you feel like the added weight slows you down any as far as like your speed and your stamina when
Um,
you're in the ring?
I honestly did feel like I was a little bit slower, but that's how I felt honestly, and I felt like I was the smaller guy because I came up so much, so I didn't like that too much. Now, if I would have had like time to actually like prep and actually like gain like good muscle
Yeah.
versus just like that water weight I
Right.
had, I probably would have felt little bit better. But I don't even look at me as a fast fighter. I feel as though I'm a strong, powerful fighter, but I was a smaller guy
Right.
that night, and I just felt a little bit slow and sluggish because of the weight I did have to
Yeah.
put on.
So right now and at this point in your career, what would you consider like your optimum weight to be to, for a fight?
Between 118 and 122.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. It sounds small, but you know what I mean? Like I know some people that size that packs a lot of power
Right.
in
Yeah.
118, 120 pounds. So, and I've actually I've actually seen some big dudes get knocked out by little dudes like that. You know, coming in with that cocky attitude. Nah, I'll knock you, you little, and then bing, 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 and the next thing you know, big man got to get up off the. Yeah, exactly. my
He
man
don't
just
know what hit
my man
him.
just gave him the Steph Curry sleeper. That's how I feel.
The bigger they are, harder they
Right,
fall.
They don't
exactly.
know
That's
what hit
true.
them.
That's true.
They don't know what hit them. Like they standing up looking like somebody. Everybody hit them in the room.
Like that David versus Goliath thing is real, man. Like I've seen some big dudes get mopped by some little dudes, bro.
Oh
For
man.
real.
Well,
Like
you know
when
the energy, like I guess you call it your chi, but in martial arts, right? You can get knocked down without nobody even touching you. So depending on where you are, it's like you got if a person is just running their mouth, they're not grounded and rooted in anything. You know what I'm saying? So people just
right.
think that fighting is just fighting, and they're making a lot of stupid videos on social media. Everybody just swinging at each other, doing goofy stuff, and getting a lot of views for it. So, Brody, I'm going to ask you a question as far as how many. I wasn't there, so I apologize. How many rounds did you guys go?
Um, this was cut to a 6 rounder because he was like a last minute filling a pull. I was slotted for a 8 rounder, but
This
um,
was six.
yeah, it was 6.
It went 6 rounds.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just pretend nobody saw the fight.
Oh boy, here she go. Here she go.
So we went the first round, right? Which when we saw that one clip, what round was that?
I believe that may have been the 3rd round
Hmm.
from
Then I
that
saw
clip.
some. Go ahead.
Yeah, but the fight was definitely exciting. From beginning to end, there was a back and forth fight. That's why it was such a close decision. I won by a split decision win.
Wow.
That fight honestly could have went either way. Me and him were battling.
Good grief. Yeah, he was hovering over top of you, but you was hanging in there. I'm like, what is going on? He kept backing up. I'm like, whoa. Did you? I don't even know if you saw him backing up, but he was backing up a lot. You had to kind of like chase him a little bit.
Yeah, I had chased him a few times in the ring.
I was gonna say, so if it got to the point where he was backing up so much, obviously you did something early in the fight to gain that respect,
Yeah.
and he was kind of like, okay, let me no, let's change the game plan. Maybe not hover as much, and maybe get some distance.
Yeah, he put some distance in there on some of the stuff I saw, but I did see one scene where you were in a corner and you seemed like you were really tired. So Smiley was bringing you up again. Smiley got you.
Not not so much tired. Like that kid was big and
Yeah.
like with like those punches, like I was definitely feeling. So like more so like just fatigue on my body because like we were hitting the hell out of each other, and like I can go 8 rounds, like just
Good
like
grief.
easy. But yeah, that was a little bit strenuous because you think about it, he came in at 140 and like the weigh-in, so like fight night he probably was anywhere between 150 and maybe like 155 up,
See, and that's what I'll
Mm-hmm.
be saying.
probably
That's
like 60.
crazy. That's crazy, bro. How much weight people put on literally after the weigh-in, but between the weigh-in and the fight,
Is
man.
that
I'm like,
cheating?
Um, no, it's no, and that's why some people like when they do like catch weights, that's why they have that rehydration clause. So, say if like I would have fought at like 122 pounds or 126, the day of the fight I would have came in about 136,
gee,
Wow.
and
Okay.
like fight night I only came in about 138 because my body's used to like burning up so much energy, and it's like I had to start like I had to cut out cardio at like a certain point and just start
mm,
trying to like gain weight. So that's why my weight just like only shot up 2 pounds from what is normally at from for when I come in for like a fight.
That makes sense.
mm.
So, the next fight is it already set up or?
Yes,
Wow.
that'd
Okay.
be November 22nd.
It's coming. You got another fight coming up. Is it going? Is it going to
Tickets
be at
now.
Maryland Live too?
Yes, it'll also be at Maryland Live Casino, put on by Jetta Promotions. A big shout out to
Yeah.
Tony Jetta, Kristen Jetta for like just put me on this platform and actually making my dreams become true. Like without him, I probably wouldn't even be doing it. So I am grateful to have him as a promoter, and even more grateful to have him as a friend.
I'm coming to this one, bro.
Oh,
I've
okay.
missed.
Yeah,
I keep
buddy.
I keep promising you. Well, I did come to the one, but I haven't seen you fight locally, and I keep promising you and my guy Malik Titus that I'm a come and check y'all out, man. And I haven't gone to check
Okay.
Malik out yet, but I'm a definitely. I love supporting our Baltimore boxers, man, because
Thank you. Thank
Tank
you. We
ain't the only
definitely
one here.
appreciate it.
Tank ain't the only one
That's
here.
right.
I'm gonna say it again. Tank ain't the only one here.
All right. All right.
You know what I'm saying? We definitely got some brothers and sisters here. Shout out to my girl Mia, Killer B Ellis,
Yo.
doing her thing.
Yes,
But yeah,
sir.
yeah.
So yeah, and I appreciate your shout out. So why don't we just go ahead and do a little bit of shout out so you can tell us about your coaching, who got you in shape, the people that you appreciate. We got Smiley here. That
Smiley.
was your
The one
hype
man
man. That's
studio
the
audience.
hype
The
man.
one man studio audience. Y'all here. Nah, do your thing,
Hype
bro.
it
We need
up,
that
Smiley.
So give me that E.
I like that. 'Cause you always gotta have somebody on your side that really believes in you, regardless of you doing well or not.
Man, listen, even though me and him are two different numbers, when I was online pledging for IOTA, Smiley would always hype me up. Man, this is one of the best people I've ever made. And like, he's really became a brother to me. Like, man, me and him will be friends forever. Like, he is really my brother because like he kept me grounded during that process. He turned me up during that process, and like during fight night, he turned like him and my coach were the main ones I heard. Man, he turned me up.
Wow, you got him in
Yeah, Smiley.
What was you saying, Smiley?
So honestly, my mistake was because I was sitting in the front row. I didn't want the opponent's coaches. I didn't want the opponent to be able to hear
His coaches.
So I'm in the coach, and the coach is looking at me right in my face. I'm screaming, though. I'm in your fucking face. I'm fucking you up. I was screaming. I didn't know voice after that was over. So I know that I did.
Oh yeah, he definitely did.
He
gonna
was
be
more in
ready
your
to-
ear than the coach.
He
The
be ready
coach.
Be ready to jack Smiley up in the back after the fight over. That's what's up, man.
So I see your
Hold it. You ain't give him a chance to give his shout outs to his coaches and his trainers and all
yeah,
that
I'm gonna
stuff.
get a also I wanted to mention too, you had like you say your frat brothers.
Yes.
Yeah, they were there too. So go ahead, get your shots out. Let me go. Fire
Big,
it up.
big, big shout out to Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. Yeah, man, they showed up in numbers, like, and just from this fight alone, like, it's gotten so big. So, like, bros from Texas, New Orleans, Florida, California, like, everyone has been hitting me up. So, like, this fight might be even bigger. Like, more bros might come out. Big shout out to my coach, Coach Crawford. My whole team at the gym that helped me prepare and get ready because the guy I fought was a southpaw. Luckily, we have a lot of southpaws in the gym when like we're trying to like go find footage and look at the tapes on him and everything and say he was a right-handed fighter. So that threw a little monkey wrench in the plan just a little bit within like the first minute of the round till I actually had to like figure him out. But since we got a lot of southpaws, I was kind of okay on making that adjustment, even though it had took a little bit. But man, I'm just grateful for everyone who was in my corner to just like help me get to like this point. And again, big shout out to Tony Jetta, Kristen Jetta, and everyone over at Jetta Promotions, as well as Damian Gonzalez over at the National Boxing Association. I'm now one of their 2-time champions in 2 different weight classes.
I wanna touch on what you just mentioned. I'm sure it's a lot easier for you now, but early in your career, how hard was it for you to make that adjustment going against southpaws?
Oh man, that it's like they do everything backwards. So like it was very hard and like it was a limited amount, especially like when I first started. I really had none in my gym, so we had to go out and try to like find them.
Yeah,
So yeah, it was very hard. They are like rare, but like they've been popping up like everywhere now.
yeah. I remember the first time I fought a left-handed dude. It ain't feel right. It ain't feel right. I was actually
It
kind of
really don't.
scared, yo. I was actually kind of scared. It ain't.
Um, so a right-handed fighter will lead with his left hand.
Yeah,
The southpaw fighter will lead with his
with his
right
right
hand.
hand.
So it's like
Yeah,
he's
and
doing everything
it's like the
backwards.
punches are coming from different angles and like it was just weird. Like it didn't even look right. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
it
And
don't look.
it was it was just a little fight in a basketball game. You know, or over a basketball game. So it wasn't nothing serious. But like when we squared off and it's crazy because he was shooting everything, like his little layups and everything with the left hand. So obviously I know that he's left-handed. But then when, stuff got a little bit heated and he squared and I was like, hold up, bro. Like, turn around, yo. Like, turn around. I'm not it was kind of weird, bro. And literally, I meant, bro, when I tell you the fight literally only lasted about 10, 15 seconds, it definitely wasn't nothing big. But it just, it just automatically clicked in like, yo, this gonna be coming from some different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was kind of weird. So let's talk about this belt in the back, man. Is this what you're gonna be defending in November?
Not sure yet.
Okay.
Something bigger might be coming
Okay.
down the pipeline. Talk with my promoter. I really don't want to speak on
Yeah.
that so soon because like I don't know. Most likely probably not because this is at 135. I might
Okay.
get an opportunity to fight at something maybe at 122, 126, even 130 maybe. So we don't know, but definitely something is coming down the pipe, and it'll definitely be a title fight in November.
Okay. So with that being said, like, when would be the best time? Like, how much time would you need to know what weight you're gonna fight at so that you can prepare accordingly? Whether it means
Um,
putting on or taking off.
I'm always ready, but
Stay ready. You don't never have to get ready.
exactly. So just to just to be ready, like that's half the battle there.
Mhm.
But normally, like those kind of circumstances for me to like go up that much, they really don't happen. We just didn't want to scrap the fight because like so many people had came. But
Gotcha.
normally, I won't be fighting at 135 unless it's in extreme circumstances. So I'll definitely be good to fight at my weight at 122, 126.
Okay. If I take off about 80 pounds, I can probably get down and we can we can get yeah. Hey, I'm 55 years old, bro. I ain't getting in no ring with nobody. I know better. I know better. I'm gonna have to get the strap. Get the strap. I'm not stepping in the ring with nobody, man. It's just funny, bro, because like I don't think people really understand like how many good boxers that we have that you don't see like on TV. Like when
Right.
you have whatever fight that's happening on the pay-per-view and so on and so forth, you got all of these people, man, and people kind of act like these are the only boxers in the world. And I be trying to tell people like, nah, bro, like some of your best fights are probably the ones that you're never going to see, that'll be down at the casino, you know what I'm saying? And in places like that. And I feel like you guys are the most hungry because you're still trying to fight your way up to that point.
Yeah,
Not to say that once you get there, you know, that hunger doesn't remain and you don't keep, you know, doing your thing. But when you're at this level where you are and you're trying to fight to get to that part, yo, like it just be some of my most entertaining fights, man. Like the fights I go to at Patapsco Arena, bro. Like some of them brothers, man, just I be marveling sometimes, like, yo, why y'all? Not to say that this ain't good to be here, but it's like, damn, why aren't y'all, you know, at that higher level,
Right.
so to speak? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Sonji, where you at?
I'm here. I want you guys to get some little time in, you know, so before I chimed in. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. Whatever you guys was just talking about.
Whatever. Hold on, I gotta do this real quick. Oh, it's hot up here. It's like a rotisserie.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got y'all on the rotisserie lights.
Let's feel like I want to do like this.
Lights, camera. Yeah, you gonna flow. We gonna put some spray on you, make sure you glistening so you don't dry up there. But I did have like a personal question, like when it comes to like family and you know, your significant other and the way you guys get ready to stay in shape. Is that you were just saying earlier about fasting and making sure that you eat right, and then when it came time for you to eat, it's like you really had to pick and choose what you were going to eat in order to get that weight up. What exactly did you eat to get your weight up?
Everything in sight: pizzas, hamburgers, fried chicken, pasta, rice, cookies, cakes, pies.
Yo, he broke his fast for real.
Yeah, because in like the state of Maryland, if like I would have been all like, say if I would have came in like at 133 or 132, they wouldn't have let me fight.
Jeez, you went hard then. You just was like, I was thinking I would do something like, you know, a lot of protein shakes and different things, the kind of weight gainers that you went hard. You were just like, listen, I just need the calories and I need to get that weight up right away.
So you said as you come in at that weight in Maryland, they wouldn't let you fight. So that varies state by state with the different athletic commissions?
Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. But they really try to like look out for the fighter to make sure nothing happens to the fighter, especially in like my case, like it wasn't that bad. They're like, okay, well, it's only a 5 pound difference, you know, because he came in at 140. I was like 135.6, so it wasn't too bad. Now, if I would have came in like 133, 132, they probably would have said no.
Jeez. Yeah. So going back to now, your wife, she does some type of fighting too, right?
Oh, Muay Thai. Yeah, she actually leaves Friday for Thailand to actually go train.
Oh, what's her name?
Her name is Tiffany Chambers.
Okay, didn't know that.
It's all in the family. I had to let you know something, Mr. Antwon, since
Didn't
you
know
think
that.
you know.
Nah, not at all. I just know not to mess around with no Chambers.
No, you can't.
I don't want no smoke.
Nope.
Smiley, he also trains in Muay Thai.
Okay, I see him back there with the moves.
Oh my goodness. See, Smiley gangster. Smiley don't want nobody to know what he knows. See, that's that gangster move right there. He don't want nobody to know nothing. Don't tell.
That's interesting though. So her training where there may be some similarities is like a lot different than
Oh
what
yeah,
you
it
have
is
to
a
go
lot
through.
different.
Wow,
Grief.
wow,
Well,
interesting. Didn't know that.
he always got somebody that has his back, and she always got somebody have hers. When it
Absolutely.
comes to,
And they got Smiley, so
don't mess with no,
no
no,
problem.
you
No
don't want
problem
to mess with
popping
none
up.
of this. You don't want none. You don't want none. So, are you the last time I spoke to you, you were I'm gonna ask you about the your jobs that you do outside of the sports.
No, I'm not a drug dealer, son. Sorry.
Not anymore.
We don't do the street drugs, Sonji. We don't have
Well, it's
nothing
funny
for you.
because around the time that I met you, I found out that you were formerly a cop, which kind of
Yep.
I was like, whoa, okay.
And now I'm back to being police. I've actually got promoted within a year. I'm a police officer sergeant at Towson University.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
They need him up Towson, yo. Towson,
Yes.
Towson worse than Morgan at some
You
points,
really?
bro.
You think
Yeah.
so?
Yeah,
You think so?
absolutely. Yeah.
Really?
And those kids good, man. I like those kids, man.
Really? You
They
really gonna go
good
there,
kids.
Look at
Antoine?
Smiley like, I don't know, man.
I was in the Towson
They
area.
don't
The
be,
kids
they
weren't
don't
bad.
be, they don't be, shooting up the place like at Morgan, but there be some stuff going. I be hearing some Towson stories, man. I be hearing
They
some
like to
Towson
party.
stories.
That's that one
Yes,
thing
they do.
They like
They
to
love
party.
to party.
Don't say you having a party because everybody at the whole school show up.
The whole school.
But the one thing I will say is most of the stuff that I hear about is like off-campus stuff. It's not no nonsense on
On
campus, but
campus.
like
But that was a good.
I don't play that on
comparison.
campus.
Yeah.
I don't play that.
Well, I had talked to someone that was supposed to come and interview with us, but he said he had an emergency, and he said, I know Brody. He says he's short hair. No hair. No. I didn't know you didn't have any hair on your head, that you were bald. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Clean.
I didn't know you was Mr. Clean because you always had the hat on every time I saw you until I saw the pictures, right? So I said, yeah. He said, oh, yeah, he's a police officer. I remember him. I said, I don't think he's a police officer anymore. I think he worked at the school, right? So he was like, no, I seen it with the whole Yibby Jam on. I'm like, what? He's talking about your whole uniform, right?
I'm just feeling some kind of way because now I know I was the second choice to co-host. I'm only here because the other dude couldn't
Oh,
show up.
man.
No, I had both of y'all. I wanted both of y'all.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I did. I had
Yeah.
both of y'all.
Yeah.
And both of y'all, I did. And Brody, didn't I say, at least I said, Brody, I still got another interviewer. Remember when I texted you?
I remember that.
Oh, you know what? I didn't text you that.
Under the whole bus.
You're right. I texted the other guy. I was like, no, I got another person. It was two of us. I'll let you see the text, Antwon.
I'm just messing with you, son.
that. No, I wouldn't do you. You're one of my mentors. Why would I treat you like that?
Oh.
But I did have Hitman. He's a trainer here in Baltimore. I don't know if you know
okay.
Hitman,
I don't know him.
but he's a trainer, and I had invited him in on the sport, the fitness side, right, of working out, and he don't play no games with that fitness. I don't want to train with him. I'm not disciplined enough. It would have to be somebody like you, Brody, that's disciplined, that could train, just exercise and making sure your body's right with him.
Health is wealth.
What'd you say?
Health is wealth.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
So let's keep it right there real quick, Sonji. So Brody, talk a little bit about like your training regimen.
yes.
Like and how it varies between, when you don't have a fight coming up and then like you get signed for a fight, and how that changes.
I kind of really don't change because like I want to stay ready, and especially when like this size, like a lot of fights call out, so like promoters are always looking for like guys to just fill in those spaces. But pretty much 6 days a week I'll run 3 miles.
I might give you 3 miles total in 6 days.
I do my
Yep.
Sheesh.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
had leg day.
Let me wait a minute. Let me give you some claps for the running.
Yeah. Only
Because
thing
I walked down the hall.
man. Yeah. I do like my leg day Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday. That's full body day, and then like Monday through Saturday. That's just all like boxing in conjunction with the other things that I do. And Sunday is my rest day.
Awesome. I have something to say.
I rest on Sundays too.
You rest every day. I had
That's where I was going with that.
Sunday, Monday,
Right.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
That's where I
Friday,
was going with
Saturday. Well, here's my question, and it's not really a question, but it's an observation. As we get older, just simple things, just
Smiley.
Smile with Smiley.
Smile with Smiley.
smile
what's
with spider,
You gotta take a punch from Brody.
She done said spider again. I'm gonna punch
smile with the spider.
her. She played too much. Hey, bro, promo the fight in November one more time so we can get out of here because Sonji is playing way too much.
All
Bro.
right, bro.
Yes,
bro.
everyone. I will be back in action on another Jetta Promotions card at Live Casino November 22nd. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Please hit me for tickets. You can hit me on IG_team.brody or on Facebook, Brody Chambers. Get at me. I'm taking pre-order sales right now.
I'm going to get me some fish on Friday. Yeah.
It's Sunday.
I thought
Who
you
got
said
fish?
Friday.
When is the fish fry?
Sunday.
Oh, all
Can
right.
you make a plate and give it to me on Friday?
kind
I'm
of
busy
fish?
Sunday, bro.
What kind
I'm
of
gonna
fish
be in
is
Annapolis all day.
it? What kind?
Catfish, right?
Catfish, salmon,
Oh,
whiting,
whiting.
whiting fish fry. What else we got? Hot sauce. Is it in the box? We doing fish boxes?
The views expressed by Sonji are those of
The
Sonji.
views of the Coyote Man Show Network. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you, Brody Chambers,
Yeah, thank you so much for
AKA.
having me on again.
always
I really
known-
appreciate it.
Oh, you ain't let me finish. All right, because you know this is going to be in the bloopers. Shout out to Brody. Brody, what belt did you win? I mean, what was the and I'm not going to put that part in there because we're recording it, but just name what your success was at the fight.
The NBA Continental title at super lightweight, so that's a 135-pound title I had behind me for the National Boxing Association.
All right, so we're gonna do that. Antwon, before we leave, we're gonna make sure we announce that right with your announcing voice, your voiceover, and so we're not live, y'all know that, right? This is just a recording.
No, we didn't know. Thank you for telling us because it still says live on the screen.
No, I mean, I'm talking about we not live.
Oh, yeah, I knew. Yeah.
Okay, you scaring me. Okay. So anyway, thank you, Brody, for coming out. Thank you, Smiley, for being his support system. I appreciate you, Antwon, and all your sarcasm and acting like you don't like a person. You know you love me.
Absolutely. There's a difference.
All right, guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see you soon.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you, guys. I fight.
Chicken box. I don't know what that coach was talking about. And it's crazy because I think when I came to see you in Philly, I think you had to end up actually doing like an exhibition fight because your opponent didn't make weight or something like that.
Yeah.
Am I mistaken?
My